Everybody, we are here, the Board of Trustees regular meeting agenda. This is October 11th, 2022 at 7:30 PM, and this is meeting number 2022-18. Roll call, please.
Mayor Vorderer,
Present.
Trustee Stalker,
Here.
Trustee Desmond, Trustee Sack, Trustee Pembroke, Trustee Mallow,
Here.
Trustee Oliniechek.
Here.
Do I have a motion to allow Trustee Pembroke to participate
So moved.
telephonically?
Second.
Roll call.
Trustee Stalker,
Yes.
Trustee Desmond, Trustee Sack, Trustee Pembroke, Trustee Mallow,
Yes.
Trustee Oliniechek.
All right, we have a quorum. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Madam Clerk, any public comments?
There is one person,
Okay.
David Dewar.
David, come on up to the podium. State your name, and are you an Oak Lawn resident?
My name's David Dewar, and I am a business owner, not a resident.
Okay.
And my comments are a couple on the senior center and the senior bus services. And I was very encouraged to hear that there is a spot that has been selected for the seniors to be
Well,
determined.
We're working on that.
Right, I know. So, and my comments are, here is this, the reporter, which was, covers Oak Lawn and some of the neighboring communities, and this was from 3 years ago, and you guys have heard this, but I'll mention it. This came out June 13th of 2019, and this was House Bill 62, and then it was for the infamous $900,000. So from what I understand, until a place is determined, and there's plans made, then when that happens, that the monies will be released by the state of Illinois. So with all the different things that have happened in the last 9 to 10 years, the seniors are excited, Ginger Morgan, to have a place, and I'm hoping that, that you guys are able to follow through and actually get them a place. I'm a little unhappy with the legislators, that being Kelly Burke, Fran Hurley, and Bill Cunningham. I've contacted them in regards to this. I haven't heard anything. So hopefully they can make this process smooth when a place is found. As far as the bus services, the Worth Township, I know it's going to be 2 vans, capacity of 7, so that'll be 4. Okay, so that's a capacity of 28. Unfortunately, it's covering the whole Worth Township, and hopefully it's accommodating, because before the bus services went out in Oak Lawn, it was about 100 people. So that's a good start. Hopefully that'll be accommodating for the seniors, but hopefully that grows. Something I have to give props to the board is in regards to making the public statement in regards to the House Bill 3653, which is the Unsafe Act. It's the Safe Act, but and that's very concerning in this election season. November 8th is going to be the election, and then come January 1st, they're going to start implementing the law as it states for no cash bail and other things. What I would encourage the trustees to go to the next level and really challenge the legislators. Right now, the J-CAR committee, which is headed by Senator Cunningham on the 18th, and then Fran Hurley is on it as well, and Kelly Burke is with that crowd, that you would really encourage somebody to step up and to co-sponsor something to amend the nonsense like the no cash bail and people coming on people's properties and stuff like that. So that was my comments. You guys have done a good job. I'm hoping other townships and trustees do step up to approach this, but basically until there's some kind of legislation that takes place actually in Springfield, I mean, right now, Mayor, you have 109, police officers. You've beefed up the force, and there's only so much you can do within your town, but you have to follow Kim Fox, Tom Dart, Tony Preckwinkle, and Chief Judge Evans, and sometimes they handcuff the police officers, shall I say, to do the law. So those are my comments. Thank you.
Thank you, Dave. I think that $900,000 needs some clarification.
Yes. The original request was based upon construction of a new facility Senator Cunningham is taking the lead on that. When the plans change, the wording of the legislation has to change. So I've been in contact with Senator Cunningham. I know you have, Mayor. And he says when we do decide what our final plan will be, that's when we should ask for them. Because it has to be specific to a plan, not just give you money and hope that you do what you say you're going to do with it. So Senator Cunningham's been very helpful.
Yeah, I might point out that all three legislators that you mentioned, Kelly Burke, Cunningham, and Hurley, have voted against that Safety Bill Act. And I've talked with all of them. I've encouraged them to think about a repeal and interested in the bill. We'll see how that all works out. But we're moving forward. All right, any other public comments? Okay, hearing none. Is there any conflict of interest disclosure on the agenda from this board? Hearing none, we'll move on to number 5, approval of the closed meeting minutes, 2022-13, dated September 13th, 2022. Motion, please.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Second.
Roll call.
Trustee Stalker?
Yes.
Trustee Pembroke?
yes,
Trustee Mallow?
Yes.
Trustee Oliniechek?
Yes.
Motion approves. Approval of regular meeting minutes 2022-17, dated September 27th, 2022. Motion.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Second.
Roll call.
Trustee Stalker?
Yes.
Trustee Pembroke?
yes,
Trustee Mallow?
Yes.
Trustee Oliniechek?
Yes.
Motion approves. New business by trustees. We'll start in District 2. Trustee Oliniechek.
I have no new business to discuss.
Thank you. District 3, Trustee Mallow.
Thank you, Mayor. I also have no new business today.
Oh. Trustee 4.
I hate to ruin, hate to ruin a good thing.
Well, wait a minute. Not your turn yet. Trustee Pembroke. Any business?
no new business, Mayor.
Okay, all right.
Well, I'd like to speak to you for the next half hour. No, I just got a couple of things. Number one, during the time, over the last couple of months, we've noticed there's been a lot of traffic going through Eagle Ridge, going down 107th Street, and Cook and Thomason when trains are going by. It also appears that many other people have just found out it's a shortcut. It's an easy way to get through the subdivision, and they avoid traffic signals. We had a meeting, we had some folks at the Traffic Safety Committee last Tuesday, and they objected to what's going on there. And what we have to look at is doing something like speed bumps, which are, they have to be installed and taken out during the winter, and they are a bit of a problem. Some people like them, some people don't. The other option is to make it so that traffic can only flow into the subdivision on the west from the 107th Street and on the east from the Thomason entrance. That's a big change for that subdivision, so I just want everybody to know that if we do anything like that, it will only be after we have have some vote on a referendum, because the people in that area have the right to decide how they want to handle the traffic. It'll be an imposition for many of them, and we want to make sure that they all understand that there's some difficulty in trying to reduce the traffic in their subdivision, and that would be what we would have to do. All right, that's all. Thank you.
Thank you, Trustee Sawyer. That's been an ongoing problem since they built that subdivision.
And you know what? Initially, it was 2 separate subdivisions, and only after it was developed did they decide to connect them. And I didn't know that. And it looks like a good idea on paper, but it caused a lot of traffic problems, a lot of car accidents, mailboxes knocked over, and things like that. Garbage cans knocked out in the street. So it's something that has to be done over
Well,
there.
thanks for taking the leadership on that issue in that district. The consent agenda. All items on the consent agenda are routine and brought forward at the direction of the Board of Trustees, village manager, or village committees, and will be enacted with one motion. If discussion is desired, that item will be removed from the consent agenda and considered separately. A, request Board of Trustees approval for a temporary sales trailer at LA Fitness located at 4081 West 95th Street. B, request Board of Trustees approval and direction to the Fire and Police Commissioner to hire 5 patrol officers from the current eligibility list due to retirement and resignations. C, request Board of Trustees approval and direction to the Fire and Police Commission to promote 1 police sergeant from the current eligibility list. D, ordinance 22-1857, an ordinance amending certain provisions of Title II, Chapter 6, Section 9-2, examinations, and Title 7, Chapter 1, Section 2, qualifications of the Oak Lawn Village Code regarding firefighters. E, ordinance 22-1859, an ordinance authorizing the issuance of taxable tax anticipation warrants in anticipation of the collection of taxes levied for the year 2021 by the President and Board of Trustees of the Village of Oak Lawn, Cook County, Illinois, for corporate purposes, directing the county treasurer and the ex officio county collector of County of Cook, Illinois, to deposit amounts collected from said taxes directly into a fund held by a tax escrow agent and authorizing the sale of said warrants to County of Cook, Illinois. And F, Resolution 22-1816, a resolution approving a memorandum of understanding between the Village of Oak Lawn, Cook County, Illinois, and the Chicago Organized Drug Enforcement Task Force. A motion, please?
To approve.
Second?
Second?
Any conversation? Hearing none, call a vote.
Trustee Stalker?
Yes.
Trustee Pembroke?
Yes.
Trustee Mallow?
Yes.
Trustee Oliniechek?
Yes.
Motion passes. Number 10 is Halloween hours for 2022. It seems like every year we have a discussion on this issue. Our current ordinance allows, Halloween is on a Tuesday, October 31st. It's on a Monday? Okay. Sorry. It's on a Monday, October 31st, and our ordinance limits trick-or-treating hours on a weekday from 3 p.m. to 8 p.m. Do we need any discussion, correction, or altercation? Is everybody happy with that ordinance?
I'm very happy with that ordinance.
Okay, good.
I think we should stick with what the ordinance is. I didn't realize that we would have to do something to change that each and every year if we wanted to change the hours. But I know there are different Saturday, Sunday hours within the ordinance, so I would say
Right.
we just
Right.
stick with the ordinance unless there's some other situation that would create us to change it.
Yeah, I'm comfortable with it, too. There's less and less trick-or-treaters, more and more events that are being held at different things, trick-or-trunk and all that stuff. I get less at my house anyway, but the hours are pretty reasonable. So, we don't need a motion on that. We can move on to, I don't have page 2 on the agenda. Oh, here, I got it here, I'm sorry. Okay, the village clerk's report.
Item A, approval of disbursement resolution 2022-18D dated October 11th, 2022, in the amount of $10,033,045.16.
Motion, please.
Motion to approve?
Second,
Second.
roll call.
Trustee Stalker?
Yes.
Trustee Pembroke?
Yes.
Trustee Mallow?
Yes.
Trustee Oliniechek?
Yes.
Anything, village business you want to report on?
No.
Okay, thank you. Okay. You sure? She's doing a wonderful job. She was so nervous. Our clerk is out of town, and then she was our office secretary. She was so nervous about this. I said, you know what? Calm down, calm down. You'll do just fine. You did just fine, Kim. All right, village president's report. A request Board of Trustees approval and direction of the Liquor and Tobacco Review Commission's recommendation for a change in classification from a Class 1 and N license to a Class 4 and N license to include video gaming at GG Spot Bar and Grill located at 9600 South Pulaski Road. A motion?
Motion to approve.
A second?
Second?
Discussion?
Oh, sorry.
Trustee, 4th District? Trustee Pembroke?
Yeah, we talked, Terry. I'm good with it.
Okay, all right. I had a conversation. We're in our audience is the owner of GG Sports. Geneva, we had a conversation today trustee is concerned about some of the issues we talked about. That's overcrowding, that's spilling out into the parking lot, noise disturbance. As you know, your business is pretty close to a pretty residential area, high intensity and high volume people. So you've done a great job last weekend. We want you to keep that in mind, okay, as you move forward. And I will call for the vote. Will you get a vote?
Trustee Stalker?
Yes.
Trustee Pembroke?
Yes.
Trustee Mallow?
Yes.
Trustee Oliniechek?
Yes.
Congratulations, Geneva. Okay, I'm glad for you. Okay, ordinance 22-1860, an ordinance increasing the number of Class 4 liquor licenses and decreasing the number of Class 1 liquor licenses pursuant to a request from GG Sport Bar at 9600 South Pulaski. Motion?
Motion to approve.
Second?
Second.
Roll call?
Trustee Stalker?
Yes.
Trustee Pembroke?
Yes.
Trustee Mallow?
Yes.
Trustee Oliniechek?
Yes.
Motion approved. C is a request, Board of Trustee approval and direction of the Liquor and Tobacco Reviews Commission's recommendation for a Class IV for license for the local cantina, 5130 West 95th Street. A motion?
Motion to approve.
A second?
Second.
Roll call? Discussion, any discussion? I might point out that I had a meeting with this gentleman. He's a local resident. You're in the audience here. You own a number of restaurants, Latin or Mexican type food restaurants. 3 of them you were,
I've been through 4 of them.
for,
They're still in the family.
okay,
South Carl.
okay. Right. You're an Oakland resident? And as you know, we had some issues at that bar recently, and I don't want any trouble there. But I was very confident when you told me your mother-in-law's 2 doors away. Okay, so I got a policeman right on the block, right?
I don't mind it if I room.
Okay. All right. Roll call, please.
Trustee Stalker?
Yes.
Trustee Pembroke?
Yes.
Trustee Mallow?
Yes.
Trustee Oliniechek?
Yes.
Congratulations, sir. I look forward to dining in your establishment.
When do you project the grand opening?
More than likely, it's gonna be in 2023. We do have, more trial runs during the holiday season right now. It's been very difficult in, the restaurant business right now. There's been a lot of, change with everything kind of getting back to normal and people trying to come back to work and, so we're gonna do trial runs, because there's just, good business right now that we can, get right now through, holiday, corporate events. But 2023 is our projected grand opening.
I should have had you come up to the microphone because they're not going to hear what you just said. But you're projecting 2023 with some partial reopenings just to test the food. And as you explained to me, this is going to be a tapas type concept,
Shorter, menu,
Uh-huh.
smaller portions,
smaller portions,
right? Just because the kitchen is a smaller, it's a
smaller kitchen.
Right, so we
Yeah.
can't pump out as much, bigger dishes as we want to.
Right.
But our drinks is where it's gonna be at.
Okay, well, I wish you the best of luck, okay? And I'll be there to cut the ribbon when you open up. Congratulations, thank you. All right, I have to move to D, ordinance 22-1861, an ordinance increasing the number of Class 4 liquor licenses pursuant to a request by Local Cantina Incorporated at 5130 West 95th Street. Motion?
Motion to approve.
Second?
Second.
Discussion? Hearing none, roll call?
Trustee Stalker?
Yes.
Trustee Pembroke?
Yes.
Trustee Mallow?
Yes.
Trustee Oliniechek?
Yes.
Motion approved. E is a request, Board of Trustee approval and direction of the Liquor and Tobacco Review Commission's recommendation for a Class D license due to a change in ownership at the 7-Eleven located at 10220 South Central Avenue. Motion, please.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Second.
Discussion? I just point out that at the liquor hearing, this is a routine transfer to the corporation. The gentleman that had it as a franchisee, passed away, and the corporation is taking it over. There'll be no changes there, and business will just continue as is, right? Okay, thank you, sir, I appreciate that. So then, ordinance, F is ordinance 22-1862, an ordinance increasing and decreasing the number of Class D liquor licenses pursuant to a request from 7-Eleven Incorporated.
Yeah, we need to take a
Oh,
vote.
I missed one?
We just need to take a vote on E.
Oh, okay.
We can probably
Got to
vote.
take a vote on E. We had a motion, a second. Roll call, please.
Trustee Stalker?
Yes.
Trustee Pembroke?
yes,
Trustee Mello?
Yes.
Trustee Oliniechek?
Yes.
Motion passes. Thank you, Counselor. Okay, and then ordinance 22-1862, an ordinance increasing and decreasing the number of Class D liquor licenses pursuant to the request of the 7-Eleven at 10220 South Central Avenue.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Trustee Stalker?
Yes.
Trustee Pembroke?
yes,
Trustee Mello?
Yes.
Trustee Oliniechek?
Yes.
Motion passes. General business and general village matters from the mayor. Just a couple of things. I had a great opportunity today to join the Oak Lawn Chamber with the Evergreen Park Chamber at 97th and Kedzie Avenue in the American Legion there. I was given an opportunity to speak along with Mayor Kelly Burke there. It was a wonderful event. We shared stories about how our town's growing and all the good things that happen in our town. And as I pointed out, I says, we work very, very well together. It's a little competitive. I mean, we want the big business here, and so does she. But we also both realize that a rising tide raises all boats. And certainly what we've seen here in the last, after we've come off the pandemic and even before it, that there's such vitality in the southwest suburb. We're sister neighbors, okay? It's just great to put those two chambers together and sell the positive things about being in Evergreen Park and Oak Lawn. And just one other point, this month, October, is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Please keep that in mind. I'm wearing my pink tonight, okay? And I'll wear my pink all month long. Okay, thank you. That's it. Okay, number 13, executive session 2022 for the purpose of discussing, one, the closed meeting minutes of 2022-15 dated September 27, 2022. Two, collective negotiation matters between a public body and its employees or their representatives. Four, deliberations concerning salary schedules for one or more classes of employees. And three, a pending or threatening litigation. And four, purchase or sale of village-owned property. Motion, please.
So moved.
Second.
Second.
Roll call.
Trustee Stalker?
Yes.
Trustee Pembroke?
yes.
Trustee Mallow?
Yes.
Trustee Oliniechek?
Yes.
Thank you. Motion passes. That ends our public portion of the meeting. Thanks for coming out. Glad everybody got what they wanted tonight. We got what we wanted, good business.